Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a brand new release of the Champions Club event, 12 new cards. So we're going to break all those down as usual, probably just the bigger ones now as we're getting kind of in the later stages of NHL. So kind of want to focus on the ones that will really impact your team. So we'll break all those down. Guys, don't forget to subscribe for daily NHL content. All right, let's get into the video. All right, we'll kick things off with the 89 KASPERI KAPANEN. 6'1", 194. I gotta say, I actually really enjoy the card art in these ones. He does come with 2 to balance and 2 to gladiator. Gladiator actually helps out this card quite a bit because, again, his body checking a little low at 86, so that gets that up quite a bit. And balanced, again, at this stage of the game, if you're, you really want to activate, in my opinion, so distributor, spark, then barrage, and then maybe balanced over swarm, but it's extremely tough. But balance isn't a bad stat or synergy to activate. It's just I think the other ones are more important. That being said, even without balance activated, speed can get up to 94, acceleration to 95, and his shot is in the high 80s, low 90s, which isn't terrible. This is pretty good for an 89 overall card, and someone that you could look out for if you are looking for a base card. If you're trying to upgrade your team a little bit, we'll take a look at what he's going for in the auction house real quick early on. I think he will fall to about under 120k, maybe even 100,000 as a few more get pulled, and that's where I would kind of look for that price range around 100 to 115k. Next up, we've got the 90 Darnell Nurse, and Darnell Nurse has been pretty good in terms of the cards that have been released for him. He's got 2 to Barrage and 2 to Workhorse. Workhorse really makes this card interesting. 6'4", 221. That's endgame size. 91 speed makes him basically as fast as Hamilton and Hedman. Acceleration can get up to 94. His shot, obviously a lethal, but you kind of want Barrage on him because his accuracy is already low. Everything else is perfect. He's going to be one of the better defensive cards in the game, and definitely a good left-handed card to go after in that mid-range if you can't afford the master set guys like OEL or Hedman, for example. But 225, in between 225 250, I actually like that value for him. He's going to be one of the best left-handed defensemen in the the low 90s range. Following him, we've got the 91 Gary Roberts, 6'2", with Heart and Soul and Speedster. My opinion, just not a usable card at this stage of the game. His speed can get up to 89, acceleration can get up to 86. It's just, you might be able to put him at center if you get Heart and Soul activated, but if you don't, you're not putting him at center. Yeah, not enough here. Skating is important. It's not the end-all, be-all, but it is very important, and this is just not going to be fast enough. You're going to have a hard time using him at any facet of the game here, so this is a hard pass. I would sell the Gary Roberts. Following him, we've got the 92 Moritz SEIDER, 2 to Distributor, and 2 to Wingman. All right, so we've got... the issue here is that his speed is capped at 89. However, he is 6'4", which is elite. You would have to pair him with someone faster, but I do still think that this card is very good, just because of how dominant he is in his size. Acceleration can get up to 93, and if you have Barrage, that makes his shot really potent. He is going to play a little bit stiffer though. His deking's only 88, but all of his other defensive stats are great. I think that in the hands of a certain type of player, someone who plays defensively, pretty careful, this is a really good card as long as he is paired with someone fast. Like if you had this card paired with like OEL or maybe the 92, I don't know, the Carlson wouldn't work, like Fowler, someone like that, you'd be in business. But 2 big slow guys, it's tough, but this is a good card no matter what. Following him, we've got the 92 James Van Riemsdyk with Swarm and Howitzer. This card is nice. So he can get up to 94 speed, 92 acceleration. His shot is almost maxed, and he is 6'3". That's elite all the way around. This is a very good left-handed winger card. If you like Anthony Mantha or guys of those play styles, this is going to be very similar and just a really, really good card. I think there's some value here to be had. We'll take a look at what he's going for in the auction house. It is probably pretty expensive, yeah. See if he gets around 250, but this is a good winger card for sure. One that I really, really like. Following him, we've got the 93 Tyler Toffoli with 2 to Spark, 2 to Shutdown. Not a bad card. His shot is phenomenal. His speed's only 91, though. Acceleration capped at 93, which, again, isn't awful. It's just for right-handed wingers, there's so many options. Like Guy Lafleur and Mario Lemieux, already better. The 93 Phil Kessel, better. Stamkos, better. Like, there's just so many options that I don't think. He would have to be fairly cheap to want to invest in him. And not even close. Like, I'm thinking, I wouldn't pay more than $250 because of all the other options that you can go out and get. And then lastly, we've got the 94 Ivan Provorov with 2 to Distributor and 2 to Workhorse. You know, his speed cap to 92 is kind of tough because, again, you know, Hedman has basically the same speed and he's 6'6". You know, that's the kind of tough situation that you're in with this card specifically. Same with Clefbaum. But it's not that he's bad by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, he's got 93 body checking. Defensive stats are perfect. Acceleration can get up to 97, and his shot is in the 90s as well. So there's really no complaints here. Again, it's all going to be determined based on price. Like, I would still rather have the 93 OEL than him, and I'd rather have the 93 Clefbaum. So if he's going to go more than that, then that is a pass. We'll take a look at some of the high-end prime times today. We've got the 94 Andrei Svechnikov with distributor and shutdown. This is a really good card. Again, he's got great size. 92 speed is 92 speed. You know, again, I like faster guys, but, you know, you can't really complain at that. You know, 93 acceleration with spark on this card. Max shot, max hand stats, basically a really, really well-rounded card. And again, if you've, you know, enjoyed this, you know, the Svechnikov, the Christmas Svechnikov, then this one's probably going to do you wonders as well. And honestly, 400K is not even that bad. Yeah, like I like this card. If he falls even more than that, I really enjoy it. Following in, we've got the 92 NIKOLAJ EHLERS, and this is a phenomenal card as well. You know, the attributes, you know, Gladiator, again, not really one you look for, but on this card, gets us up to 87 body checking, and with some other team-based synergy, you can get it even higher. But his speed is 96 with distributor, 97 with acceleration, and his shot is great, too, if you can get Light the Lamp activated. This could be a really good value. Like, we'll take a look at what he's going for right now, and yeah, like 170, 100% one of the better values, in my opinion, as with team-based synergies, this card is gross. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and subscribe for daily NHL content, pushing 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys again. And if you want to catch me live on Twitch, look me at 2 p.m. Eastern time on NHL, 10 a.m. Eastern time for MLB. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.